Hi guys, it's Stephanie, and today I wanted to talk to you just a little bit about packing. And I know that I have a lot of brides out there that are planning a honeymoon, getting ready to go on vacation, and this is going to help you out a lot. I am actually getting ready to go to WPPI in Las Vegas, which is a photography convention, and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of photographers, actually thousands of photographers, come to this. So we're going to pack up and head out to Vegas. We're going to be staying for about 10 to 12 days total. So this is how I normally pack. And the same went for our trip for Europe. We went one entire month and we packed everything in this bag. This is from Ebags, and you can see it right here. It says Ebags right on the front, and I believe the name is the Mother Load Weekender. It's normally $200, but you can find it on sale all the time for about $100. And the nice thing about this bag is not only is it a normal bag, but it can also be converted into a backpack. You just flip these out, and then these little hooks right here just hook right onto the bottom, and instantly you've got yourself a backpack. It's really great when you're going to Europe or a place like that where you might be needing to get from the train to your hotel or something like that. So you can always pull this out. If not, if you don't want to worry about it, you can just throw them back inside and hide them away. The other really nice thing about this bag is it holds a lot. So I'm going to show you some of these pockets. First off, in the front, you've got a huge, I mean it goes way down in here, huge pocket. And it's got all these zippers and different sections on the inside. Normally this is where I would put like my shoes, curling irons, that sort of thing. I don't tend to use these very much, but you can use them for whatever you want. And then normally what I do is this one right here in the front would be for my paperwork, like flight tickets, itineraries, that sort of thing. Then right here you've got another pouch. I know people say that they like to use them for shoes or something, but I actually like to use it for makeup and things like that, because if I need to get to it easy, it's just right here on the top. I can just reach in and grab it. It's also really good if you have like a little sweater or something, like a cardigan, and you can just grab it out really easy while you're on the airplane. Then here on the side, it's kind of on the front side, you unzip it here and you pull this out, and this is actually a water bottle holder, and it's really handy when you don't have any extra room or you're not able to carry things. You can just pull that out and stick your bottle of water in there. The other nice thing is that in the back here, let's open this up, the very back zipper, it's got a slot that goes all the way down. And the nice thing about this is it's where I put my electronics. So my computer, my laptop would go in here, and my iPad would go in here, my chargers and that sort of thing usually gets slidden right here in the back. It's against your back when you're carrying it as a backpack, so it's the most safe from pickpockets and that sort of thing. Then on the inside, let's see here, let's open up the inside here. On the inside you have this big giant mesh pocket. It's not very deep, maybe an inch or so deep. I usually put socks, underwear, that sort of thing on this side, bathing suits. And then on this side, it's actually pretty deep. It's hard to tell right now because it's kind of collapsed upon itself. But this is where I put my bulk of the clothing. And it has this little divider. You can actually snap it together like that. And if you're wearing it as a backpack, things tend to slide down and then collect at the bottom, and it kind of throws the balance off. So this helps things kind of not shift all the way down. I don't usually use this, so I'm just going to leave this flat. And then it's got these compression straps on the inside as well as on the outside. Alright, so now that you've seen the bag, I also have these cubes that I got from Ebags, and I know a lot of people are thinking, you're adding more stuff to your already full bag. Yes, but it actually keeps things really, really organized, and you're able to compress things down and get more in your bag. So I do use these. I usually use this size, and I have a pack of 3 of this smaller size here, and I'm going to show you how to use it. The first thing that you need to do when you are kind of thinking about like what you're going to pack is you need to pick a color scheme. Are you going to go with blacks or are you going to go with browns? Usually if you go with blacks, you can do blacks and grays and that sort of thing. If you're going with browns, browns and tans, and along those lines. I tend to wear black and gray more, so that's what I based everything around. Behind me you can see all my clothes, everything is out, and I've actually already gone through this process, but what I normally do is I grab everything out of my closet that I think I want to take. Everything. Doesn't matter if I think it'll fit or not. And then I pile it all up, I separate it into different categories. So you've got your pants or your bottoms, so that'd be skirts and pants, shorts, that sort of thing. You've got tops, and then you've got what I call overlays, which are my cardigans and things of that nature. And then you've got like camisoles and tank tops, so like undergarment type things. And let's see here, dresses, if you have any dresses, and jackets. So you separate it all into that, and then you put everything together, and if you cannot use that item more than once, so you have to at least use it twice, you don't need it. And so you go through and you make matches, you take a picture of it, or you don't have to, but that's what I do, and you make sure you use everything at least twice. So once you get up to about, I would say, like 2 weeks worth of clothing or combinations, then stop. Do not add any more. Or if you're going to add something in, make sure you can use it twice and then take a similar piece out. So if you're going to add a shirt, you like this shirt better, take a different piece out. You don't need more than that. So that said, there's probably about, my guess is 30 pieces of clothing and stuff here. I'll put the actual numbers in the blog post so that you can find that. But I have about 10 shirts, 1 sweater, 2 jackets. One's a little bit of a heavy jacket, one's kind of a dressier jacket. I've got 4 pairs of pants. I have, this is pajamas, so 1 bottom, 1 top for pajamas. 3 tank tops or camisoles, undergarments, 2 dresses, 3 overgarments, and 2 scarves. So, and then this is just all like underwear, bras, and that sort of thing. So, Spanx, gotta love that. So, I'm going to show you how I get all of this into one bag, this bag. And by the way, guys, this is carry-on size, so you don't have to worry about losing your luggage either. We have been on trips before where we've lost our luggage and it just got really old, so I decided one day that I was going to never again check luggage unless absolutely necessary, carry on only. So when we went to Europe in September, we were gone for a little over a month and 1 day actually, and I took everything in this bag. That was it. I had a bag, Nick had a bag, and that was it. So this is how I do it. Once you've sorted all of your clothing down and you know exactly what you're going to take, I start with this size bag and I zip up the end here just a little bit so that it's not all flopping open, because I'm going to actually like stuff it this way. Alright, so I'm going to start with my shirts, and what I do is I actually kind of fold them so they're kind of thin, and then I roll them just like this. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I tend to pick clothing that doesn't wrinkle very good or very much. I have a few things that do wrinkle, but for the most part they hold their shape pretty well. And I'm just going to go through here and start doing this to every single one of these. So you just fold it really thin and you roll it just like this. And you just keep zipping up a little and stuffing. So I know this is probably kind of boring, so I'll speed this part up in post. Okay, so I've gotten a lot of stuff packed up in these 3 tubes this size. I've gotten most of my shirts. There's a bigger, heavier, bulkier one that I haven't packed yet, as well as a sweater, my jackets, the pants, and 1 dress. That's about what I have left. So the next thing is to get the more square version. It's not exactly square, but the slightly bigger version, and this is going to be for pants. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start with the heavier of the pants, which would be the jeans. And the jeans I just fold like normal, and I put them in here, kind of like that. And I'll put those on one side, and I'll probably stack this up also, this pair of black pants. And then along the side here, I will take my black leggings, and I'm actually going to roll these and put these right there. And these are my pajama like sweat bottoms. You can also exercise in these. Same thing with the leggings. Those could be slept in, or you can exercise in them. So if you're an exerciser when you vacation, you can definitely use those. I like to sleep on vacation, so that's probably what mine will get used for. So you just kind of roll these up in here. Now, I actually have a little bit of extra room right here, so I'm probably going to take this extra dress. And this is one exception to my rule. I'm actually taking this dress because we are doing headshots for our webpage, and I'm only going to be wearing this once, and it's going to be for that reason. So in that case, I am taking it. Otherwise, I wouldn't have taken it unless I could wear it twice. So if you're going on a cruise and you have formal night, that would be your exception. You need a formal dress. So there's that. And I also have this little umbrella. There's 2 days that are calling for possible rain in Vegas, so I'm just going to throw this into my sack. I'm going to go ahead and zip this up. Just be careful not to zip up your clothing. That would be bad to snag them. Okay, so there's that piece. Now, you're like, but wait, you've got all this big stuff behind you. Yeah, I do, and this stuff is huge, but this is how I pack it. I start with my biggest heavyweight jacket, which would be this one. It's got a hood that zips on and off, and it's got down on the inside, so it's pretty heavy. Although I got this at Burlington Coat Factory, and the stuff that's in it, it's a mix between down and something else, and it's supposed to be really, really warm, even though it's not that thick. So this jacket is a really great jacket to take with you. It's lightweight, and it does the job. One day is supposed to be 63, so I am going to take this. We're going to be out doing photo shoots and that sort of thing. So I turn it upside down, and I actually fill the entire bottom with the jacket. Then I'm going to do the exact same thing with this more dressy gold jacket that I have. Hopefully I'm not cutting off my head. But I'm going to do the exact same thing with this jacket. You just kind of fold it right here into the bottom. And I've got a sweater, 2 shirts actually, 2 bigger sweater and a thicker shirt. And then this one shirt, since we are driving, I'll probably hang this because this is my one piece that gets really wrinkly. I would have been able to fit it. I'm just worried about it wrinkling. So what I'm going to do, once I have this all in here, I'm going to turn this sideways like this. I'm going to start with my long cylinder type pieces, and I'm going to put them upright, handles up, just like this. And 3 of them should fit just like that, leaving this open space here. That's where this guy goes. And we're just going to put him in there just like this. And then these 2 pieces are going to go on top. just like that. So in here I have got 2 jackets, all of my shirts, all of my pants, my night clothes, sweater, everything. And right now we've only filled up this main section. I do have, well, I'm going to stick this right here. I do have this, which is, like I said, my underwear and bras and that sort of thing. I'm just going to stick it right there in the front. I've got straightener and a curling iron. I'm going to stick those in there. And this little pouch actually goes on the inside. This is where I keep all of my jewelry. So I'm going to throw all my jewelry in here. Just like that. Zip it up. And it actually buttons right here. There's these buttons, and there's little tiny button tabs. So you just go ahead and button it in. There you go. I could cinch this down, and I might do that for you just to show you. You just clip it and cinch it. And this just kind of tightens it all up so that it's not sliding around everywhere. And it makes it easier if you're going to carry it on your back. Okay. So, actually, since I kind of have this nicely folded, I'm just going to fold it just like that and leave it right here on the top. That should keep it from getting pretty wrinkled, and then I can always iron it. Alright, so next thing is shoes. I have 2 pairs of ballerina flats. I'm actually going to wash these, I think, tonight, but I'm just going to show you how this works. So now I open up this inside pouch, and I take 2 pairs of shoes, and I just slide them in here. Actually, I'm going to turn them sideways. There we go. Slide them in there just like that. You can't even see them. That's how far down they go. I'm going to put one along each side, just like this and like this. And I can put my high heels in here, just like that. I've still got a little bit of room in here if I wanted to put something else. And then I haven't packed my makeup yet, but it will go right in here. So my makeup and my hairbrush. And any like hair accessories, that sort of thing. I can also put my toiletries in here, put my toiletry and my makeup, you know, and I still have space here. So I have plenty of room for everything I need, and I could literally live out of this bag for a month. All right, guys, I hope this helped, and see you at WPPI. All right, guys, the only thing else I didn't put in here was my laptop, but I showed you where that goes. So, ciao, guys.